Okay, I have a good explanation. I promise. Wait. Hey y'all, Amy here. Welcome back to the farm. Okay, I had originally planned on not making another video until after Hurricane Debby. Well, showing you a little bit while we went through the hurricane, but not till after. Okay, well, there's been some things going on, and I was like, you know what, that's gonna be a massive amount of content for just one video. So let's break it up a little bit, and I will go ahead and bring y'all with me for a little bit pre-Debby stuff going on. Okay, one of the things pre-Debby that has nothing to do with Debby. Look, right there. Look at that right there. What was that? What did I hear? I heard something. Okay. Distraction. Who's that? I don't know. Wonder what that is. Wonder where those things came from. Those are more goats, y'all. Those are more goats. Okay, I have a good explanation. I promise. But before I explain, there was those two, and there's that one also. Okay. Let me explain. It's a good story. Is it not a good? It's a good explanation. A good reason. Brian is mowing, so it's going to be a little bit loud. He's doing one final mow before everything floods and we can't mow for weeks. So it's going to be a little loud, but I'm going to do this anyway. This massive goat right here, this is Dino. This tiny little fella right here, this is Zach. And that other tiny little, cute little thing over there, tipping over. Okay, anybody know what a banty rooster is like? Okay, they're so small and so cute, but so feisty, and they think they could take on any size rooster. Okay, that's that guy over there. I'm gonna introduce him in a minute. Just hang on. This is Zach. This is Dino. Like I said, let me show you how big he is. Hold on, dude, wait. Okay. He's like this much bigger than Willow. It's hard to show you because he's not super fond of me at the moment. This little guy down here is, let's go down. Here he is. Okay, so, all right. Zach down here is a wether, fixed male goat. Dino here is a wether, fixed male goat. I'm gonna wait for the mower to go back that way before I tell you about the other one. Let me tell you their story real fast. Real fast story. Okay. Old family friend. Him and his wife, their kids are grown. Her parents live up, it's either Virginia or West Virginia, and are having some medical issues. And so she's moved up there to take care of them. These animals were hers. The husband is here for a little bit longer, and he doesn't have time to take care of the animals, and eventually he'll be following her. So wanted to rehome them quickly. It was just a, here, can you please take them situation. needed to go as soon as possible. And so here they are. Here they are. And that's okay. And I am going to, he said once they're at your place, they're yours to do with whatever you please. If you need to rehome them, like any whatever, he just needed them gone as soon as possible, and then I can do whatever I want with them. If that means rehoming them somewhere else, they're fine with that. So I don't plan on keeping them all. They're gonna be here for a little while, and then they're gonna move on. And I'm not sure exactly how long that's gonna be. I'm not sure exactly what my plan is yet. We've had 2 escapees since we put them here in this area. I put them in my chicken yard area. You don't put bucks together immediately because they fight so much. Like, they could knock each other's horns off and it'd be a bloody mess. They could break each other's legs. It could be a mess. So what I first did was okay, we're gonna have to wait for the mower to quit, so hang on. Okay, y'all. This is the other one. This is Fred. Fred. Come here. Look, it's okay. He's not... Okay. First of all, you're going to be wondering, like, why is this dude tied up? This dude is tied up. Okay, when he was brought, I was told, he can jump and climb anything. And I was like, look how little he is. Look how little he is. He's not going to get over this 4-foot cattle panel. He's not going to get over that fence over there. Please. Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. Okay, so we went through the night fine. And if you were here back when I had escaping livestock guardian dogs, okay? I got something in my eyeball. Hang on. Okay. There's a chicken coop back there, completely closed in, and it held those dogs. Didn't hold him. Sure enough, didn't. He busted right out. What he wants, that one right there, Jenny. That's what he wants. He wants Jenny because my last video, which was actually yesterday. This is Sunday, August 4th, the morning of Sunday. We are doing some more preparations for Hurricane Debby because it's going to be a little more than we originally thought it might be, which that's fine. We're just going to prepare a little bit more. But so Jenny over there must still be going through some heat stuff because this little guy right here, who's never been with a female before, is gonna do whatever he can to get to her. So after, like I said, this is morning. After he got out this morning, he slept fine. He didn't get over there overnight, but first thing this morning, I was standing at the living room window. I just got my cup of coffee, and I was looking out the window, checking on everybody, as I do, as soon as it's daylight, and I saw him at the fence to Jenny, and then his tiny little legs, he just went boop, just over the fence. So I got Brian, I was like, he's in there, which wouldn't be a big deal, but the fact that my other buck JJ is in there, and JJ wants to kill him, and JJ is twice his size. When you first introduce bucks, it's a good thing to let them introduce across the fence first, so they can't actually really break each other's legs or anything. They're gonna headbutt through the fence and stuff. That's gonna happen, but they can't actually really hurt each other, and let them adjust for a couple of days and then put them together. That's the best way to do it. And so he's right across the fence from JJ, and JJ doesn't like him one bit. but he jumped in there and chased Jenny around. JJ was chasing him around. So Brian went in, picked him up, and put him back over the fence. So Brian now smells wonderful. Not. But I had to tie him up. I fed everybody, and now I'm gonna get, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. So he busted out of where he was. So that's broken. That gate's broken. Tying him right now is the only option for the moment. He had food. His water bucket is right over there. I had him tied on that side, but Brian was about to mow back there and I thought he'd be scared. So I just switched him over farther over this side so he wouldn't be scared of the mower. But our situation is there's about to be a hurricane and I can't have him in this area where he'll just bust out, and I can't put him in there for JJ, who's massive, to hurt him right now. Plus, it's just a whole situation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all three of these boys over in the boy pen. That's what I'm gonna do. No, they haven't been introduced through a fence, which is ideal. But this morning, after we dealt with him and got him back in here, I had to go get dressed because I was still in my pajama pants and stuff. So I went in to get dressed, and then when I was coming back out, Dino, the giant one, had gone over out there into the garden area because he's huge and he could just go. So I don't want there to be something happening like during the hurricane and they get out and they just leave. For their own safety and the safety of all my other animals, I need them in a secure place where I know they'll be safe. And that's the boy pen, because I've had to make the boy pen secure and it has the electric wire around the top. So I'm gonna have to put them over there. And that's why I figured I would go ahead and do a video with y'all this morning of this whole shebang, because this is all something that's got to be done. And I thought y'all might be interested in going ahead and meeting the new goats and watching me have to deal with this. Plus, I'm gonna show you a couple other things as I get ready for now Hurricane Debby. Wasn't supposed to be too bad wind. Now it's gonna be up there a little bit. Not bad, but enough to actually need to batten down the hatches. So that's what we're gonna do. So let me get his water bucket, because I'm just gonna leave him there for right now. Like I said, I just moved him over so he wouldn't get scared of the mower. Got him a bucket of water here. See, can you see it's got some grass clippings in it? That's how close the mower was to the fence. That's why I moved him over here. All right, there you go, you little butthead. There you go. He's got the prettiest blue eyes, and he's got thick, he's a I think an American pygmy. Okay, y'all. Oh geez. Last summer, if you remember, I had a goat here. His name was Bam Bam. He's the one who bred Willow. Where's Willow? There she is. Big old Willow. My full Nubian, a little pygmy buck, managed, and she had 3 adorable kinder babies. When you mix Nubian with a pygmy, that breed is called a kinder. And so, and you always, just side note here, you never breed a buck Nubian to a pygmy mama. The buck always has to be smaller breed than the mama when you do that, okay, or it's too dangerous for the mama. But I had the small buck Bam Bam that I bred to Willow there. The baby's absolutely precious. I'm gonna try to find a video of them to put it here because that was so fun. And they were so precious, and I loved it. And they all went to the same home. They're all pets at a Sweet Family's home now. So all that to say, I have a little bit of a desire to take this cute little fella and pair him with one of my Nubian girls for more kinders. I don't know, because I'm thinking, here's my thought. Do you remember that I put Sarah Jane? Sarah Jane is she's 75% Nubian, 25% Kiko. I put her in with Toby. I didn't see them do anything. I know she went into heat. I know he was talking a big talk, but I never actually saw anything happen. If this end of this next week, she should be coming back into heat again if she didn't take. If she comes back into heat again, I mean, I'm just saying, that would be so adorably cute. Little kinder babies. And she's still fairly on the small side. Thinking about it. I'm seriously thinking about it. Also, I'm gonna just keep talking about goats and not even get to anything else. I told you the last video that I was considering putting Tobias with Jenny. That was yesterday. I tried, y'all. I did. I put them both in the backyard here. Took Rex and Ruby, the dogs, out of there. Put them together back there. Y'all, she wouldn't stand for him. She wouldn't. She was just running and screaming and running and screaming. And oh, he was so fond of her. And he was telling her how pretty she was. And he was trying his absolute best. But no, she would not have it. Would not have it one bit. And then this morning, when this little fella, Fred, jumped in there and was after her, she wouldn't have him neither, nothing. So that's now 3 days in a row that she wouldn't stand for any bucks. So she may just not, she may just not do that. So, but that's how that went. I did try with Tobias, and he was not able to do anything. So, and you may be thinking, well, if Sarah didn't take, you could try putting her with Toby again, because I really want Toby to be a daddy. Yes, I do. I really do. But I don't plan on having Fred here for that long. And so I kind of want to use him while I have him. Toby's not going anywhere. Toby is my boy forever. Well, for a long time. Because honestly, if I have a bunch of girls out of him that I just can't give up, it's a normal thing to rehome bucks, so because you don't want to chance them rebreeding with their daughters. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what the future holds. Who knows, y'all? Who knows? However, another little piece of news here. My goat Annabelle has not been able to get bred. She has a growth between her udders that was just growing and spreading. And so the vet had said if it didn't go away, she shouldn't be bred. Guess what? It's going away. It used to fill my entire hand, and now it's like this big. It's like less than half the size that it was before. Is it going to continue to go away till it's gone completely? It may. It may. And if that is the case, if it continues to go away, because it's only been the last couple weeks that it started to go away, she's as healthy as can be. She's the healthiest goat that I have. Like, filled out, great looking, fabulous health and everything. She's perfect. And she would be an amazing milker. So if this goes away, if God has answered prayers in that he decided that yes, this is something that he's going to allow to happen, and she's going to be a milker for me, I will put her with Toby, because Annabelle Toby babies is what I have been the most excited about. So, or what I was before I thought it wasn't possible anymore. And now I'm getting an inkling of hope back again. So that is a potential thing. I'm gonna wait a couple more weeks. We're gonna see what happens. And then, yeah, if it's gone, and if the vet gives her a clean bill of health in every other way, she gonna go in there with Toby. Okay, y'all, we're done talking goats right now. We're done talking goats. Brian's gonna finish mowing up out here. He's mowed just about everything else. You have to mow right before the rain because we're gonna get so much rain. It's probably gonna be a good 2 weeks before we can mow again, if that, maybe more. So what I'm gonna do is, while I'm waiting for him to finish mowing so we can get the boys moved over there. That's scaring me a little bit, but you know, it's gotta be done. This that we did the last time, yesterday, or we did this day before yesterday. You saw the video yesterday, which yesterday for me was Saturday. This is Sunday. This is probably gonna come out on Monday morning, we'll see. The tarp that we put up, we used just the plastic zip ties for that. And that's, I don't think that's gonna hold with the potential wind that we're gonna get. Plus we're gonna ratchet strap down the hoop house because that could blow away. And I got a couple other things to put up and tie down. I'm gonna go ahead and start on that while he's mowing. All right, y'all, this thing is gonna possibly, depending on the amount of wind we get, this thing's possibly gonna rip. But if it doesn't, at the very least, I'm gonna tie every spot that I can and secure it as best I can. So I'm gonna do. Jenny! Jenny! Jenny girl. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Okay, I'm gonna cut me some strips of this so that I can tie it to the fence, okay? Are we gonna talk to them? No? That's good. JJ, don't mess with it. Rex, y'all don't push that gate open, please. JJ, 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 stop. JJ, stop. JJ, JJ, stop, stop, stop. No, JJ. No, JJ. Ew, come on down the way. Alright. What do you think, Jenny? You got any thoughts? It's going to be wet. It's going to be really, really wet. Really, really wet. Okay, so what I have to do is, Brian's now mowing other places. He's gonna mow this goat area here so that we can better see where the most standing water is, so we can better, okay, the grass in here is so high that when we put Freddie over here, he's not even gonna be able to see where he's going. And so they need to better be able to see. We need to be able to see where the most of the water's standing. They need to be able to see where the water's standing. But this little house back here is going to be tied down. It's just sitting there. And all the boys can't share that. I'm expecting the new boys to be in this house here. So we're going to shore this up. This is a shade cloth on top, so the wind's going to blow right through it. So I don't really expect too much damage from that. But this little house, we're gonna have to fix the platform in it a little better than it already is. It needs to be, we need more space, more out of the water space, more shelter space, more stuff. So as soon as he finishes, that's what we're gonna do. We're kind of running out of time here. Also, this back here, you see that right there? That is a backhoe digger. What are they called? Whatever it is. If you can tell, he's digging ditches. This is, back here is my husband's great uncle Wayne and Aunt Sylvia. This is their son Chris, so that would make him Brian's second cousin. Is that how that works? Because he's my father-in-law's cousin, so it makes Brian's second cousin. Anyway, he's got his machinery out here and he's digging ditches because, like I said, this is a flood zone, y'all. We live near a swamp. That, where are we at? All back there. All that is, okay, it's named Gum Creek. It's a creek, but this area is so wet that there's not much of a creek. It's more like a swamp, and it can fill all the way up here. The creek fills up, swamp fills up all the way up here, and so we flood. And so Chris is out there digging ditches. There's already ditches. He's just digging them out more. And Brian's mowing these ditches to prepare to mow this. We're gonna build that up. We're just preparing for water, y'all. Preparing for a ton of water and possibly a little bit of rain. Not rain. We're preparing for a ton of water and possibly a little bit of wind. Maybe a lot of wind. Hopefully no tornadoes. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Alright, we're gonna go down here and see if we can't find some pallets and stuff. Who's fussing? I like this one. Gonna put some plywood on top of this and use this one. Alright, it's starting to get windy, so he's not going to mow everything. Obviously we don't want to mow down everything that they're going to eat, so he mowed a little bit around the edges, around the outside, and he's mowing them. He's mowing a path to the house, around the house. He's going to mow a path here, a path out to there, just so that they can get around, see clearly, but still leaving them some food. Okay, this butthead here is now in the backyard, tied, because he managed to get loose out of where I had him, where the other two boys are, and jump the fence into where JJ is, and he was just running Jenny ragged. I was on the other side of the house and I just heard her screaming and screaming. Whoops, sorry. And yeah, I hear you. And so he had the leash dragging behind him. So I went and I pulled him out of there and into my backyard, because I'm not strong enough to put him over the fence like Brian did, and put him in here, and I was walking him away. Y'all, he's strong. He's so strong. First of all, he hooked me with his horns, got me on the back of my knee, and then I straddled him and had him by both his horns, and I was walking him away from that gate back there, and he wanted back in there so bad. Abby was outside with me for a second. I had to run down and latch the little gate shut behind me because I couldn't let go of him at all. She ran back up on the back porch to be safe, you know. And then this little guy just like went insane. He did this whole twist, flip thing, wrenched my back, hurt my thumb. I lost my grip on him. I can handle goats. I handle goats all the time. Dadgum. Hormones raging here. He got away from me. He started ramming against the gate with JJ. So I called Brian. And he came over and he got him and he tied him here to this big old post. He's not gonna get away from this big old post. So as much as I keep hesitating to put him in with Toby over there, because I do, my little Tobias, I don't want him to get hurt, you know? I know people put bucks together all the time, okay? I know they're very strong, sturdy animals. And that's the only place I have that will hold this guy, and they'll hold those other two. Because, you know, they're escaping. Those other two, dadgum them, they figured out how to work the latch to the chicken coop and they got in and ate all the chicken feed. Good thing I hadn't filled it all the way up, because I didn't fill it all the way yet, because I'm going to go in there and I'm going to raise up the ground so the water, when the water flows in. And I was like, I gave the chickens some feed to last for just a little bit of time, but I didn't fully fill their feeders yet because I'm going to work in there first, and then I'll put all the feeders back and fill them full. Good thing they got in there, and they just were like, there was feeders on the ground and water flipped over and rail thing busted, and the gate was wide open. Having such a wonderful time. Okay. I'm going to, yeah, look at him breathing hard. He's wearing himself out. Okay, it's time. I'm gonna set you down over here, and I'm gonna go get, Brian's gonna help me move him over. We're gonna do the two weathers first, and then we're gonna get Freddie. Or Fred. I'm gonna set you over here. Oh my goodness. I'm nervous. Here we go. What is it, Dope? He's big, huh? He's big, huh? Y'all see the hair up on both their backs? Just like, what are you doing? Brian went to go get Fred. Dino, Zach's over there eating him some minerals. Daddy went to get him. We've got the boys tied here because the dogs tied here, because these dogs, not the dogs, these new goats have been around dogs before. I clarified to make sure that they've been around dogs before so they wouldn't be too scared, but we're just gonna do this nice and slow. So we got these two boys tied up so that they don't get overly excited. We're gonna let the goats meet and then we'll do the dogs. Here he comes. This is what Brian's doing. Oh my gosh. He is something else now. Okay. The gate is, I don't think I latched the gate. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Toby might not be too bad since he's younger than JJ. It might not be horrible. Oh, Toby. He's gonna be scared of the dog. Toby, come here. Toby. Oh, they're getting ants. There's ants. Y'all step back over that way. Watch out for ants. I wonder if it's because there's no girls around. You think? Nothing to challenge them or whatever? He's so cute. You're so cute, Fred. Now they're gonna fight a little bit. Oi. Toby, can you not? Toby, you're too little for that. Tobe. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Fred quickly established his dominance over the other boys. He's just gonna talk to Batman for a minute. Behringer and Caspian are not gonna like that. Batman's gonna use them to keep himself safe. He's like, okay, I'm safe over here. The dogs do not like it one bit. Toby is protecting Batman. And the dogs are gonna protect the goats too, if they stay close. Berenger says, my boys. Yeah, he is. It's a good thing it's cloudy. Okay, so Brian is going to keep the dogs on the leash and walk them around just so that the goats can be familiar with them moving around and not try to go through the fence because they're scared of them, like that right there. Brian's gonna control that for a minute. Walk the goats around, let the new ones see that there's actually places they can get up away from the dogs if they want to. Oh, what is it, Toto?
Some water.
Be glad you can't smell through your TV right now or through your phone. It stinks. Ooh, they're stinky boys. All right, they are released. See what happens.
Water turned on?
I've never turned it off. It should be on. I was just cleaning it out and I cleaned it out like an hour ago and it was on. He's threatening you. You better watch out. Hey, Berenger. Berenger. Hey.
No.
Be nice. Thank you. They don't know you yet. Good boys. Alright, well, that went smoother than I thought it would. Did it go like you thought it would?
I hate goats.
You know, people think,
I don't hate goats.
I know, he doesn't hate goats, he just,
We have too many.
currently, not forever.
See, Willow
Maybe.
was fine. There's no problem. Just one.
Well, Annabelle was fine. And
No,
then
but see,
Batman
that-
was fine.
That started goat multiplication.
And Mabel
you
was
have
fine.
1, 2, now you have almost 20. Same thing with chicken math.
I have 14.
Where are you going?
Yeah, it is. It's like chicken math. But there's a lot of comments saying that you're a man of few words. That
purpose.
that you don't ever have much to say.
I
Oh,
don't.
where are they going?
But yes, sometimes you really do.
Mama, where are they going?
They're following the tracks of the excavator thing. Okay, so the the white boys are sleeping under there. I told them I call them the white boys. That's just what they're called. And then these all goats are here. He's the dominant one. Toby
For now.
is, where's Toby? Oh, he's over there. There they are. They're adjusting. They'll be fine. It'll all be just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and go, y'all. We've got a storm coming in tonight. I will keep you updated. Oh, we have to go ratchet strap down the hoop house. Hey, come say bye with me.
Getting ratchets.
Okay. They're still a little concerned about the dogs. Berenger, Caspian, good boys. They're learning to slowly introduce themselves. Nice and slow. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon. Until next time, keep on the sunny side.